the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's my top five list of web novel recommendations from Red Chaos. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Red Chaos, and I am here with another video. Five superhero web novels that I recommend for you. So, I am a superhero fan. I like the movies, books, hell, even if they're mangas, I will read them. Superheroes all the way. And I thought, hey, I've read some superhero web novels. Why don't I recommend them to you, my viewers? So before we begin, just gotta tell you the normal thing. The links to the stories are in the description below, and you also find the link to my story. And if you enjoy the video, you can leave a like or a comment, or you can subscribe because YouTube really enjoys it if the people who are watching your videos also subscribe, and that really helps the channel. So here are my recommendations. Let us begin. Number five, we begin with Hero System, Transported to Another World. This was written by Rip Corez on web novel with around 159 chapters. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of content with this one, and 2 million views. It's currently ongoing, so it hasn't been dropped. It's going to continue updating for the foreseeable future. So let me go for the synopsis with this one, like I usually do. Alex, a 20-year-old guy, was a born loser. In a world filled with superheroes, he had to live a horrible life. But this all changed when he was approached for an opportunity, something too good to deny. A simple and easy scouting mission. After it was done, it would give him a huge reward. But that mission wasn't what Alex expected. It was a blur. And the next thing he knew, there was a voice in his head. Does player Alex want to continue? So, what else have I gotta say? Great story. Well rated. People give it a 4.7. I agree with them. You're going to enjoy this. I'm not going to spoil the story for you. You're going to have to check it out. Webnovel.com. There's a link in the description below. Let's go to number four. Number four, Zeronia. Hey, do you like magical girls? If the answer is yes, then you're gonna enjoy this one. It has around 16 chapters, and the read time would be around 1 hour 36 minutes. It's on Wattpad, written by George Gaun. It's an ongoing story, and this last update was a couple of hours ago. The synopsis goes as Toby was always a fan of superhero comics. He even wrote his own superhero comic. Then one day, Toby met a girl who claimed to be from another planet. She handed him a wand that could transform him into a real superhero. The only problem is that the wand has an unusual side effect. It also transforms him into a cute girl. Under the name Zeronia, he has to fight evil, aliens, while being the most popular girl in town. Even his best friend has a crush on him. You interested in some hijinks? I mean, even from the synopsis, you can tell this story obviously doesn't take itself too seriously. So if you want something fun to read, something that's light, some, hijink shenanigans, this is the one for you. It's not too dark. I can't say it's that deep, but it's a fun read. Number four, Zeronia. Now let's go to number three. In number three, we have Super, a medieval superhero story by Elliot Moores from RoyalRoad. This book has around 79 chapters. I mean, come on, just hear it out. It's a superhero story set in a medieval world. It's completely finished by the author, so you don't have to worry about it being dropped. It's a complete book. Trust me, you will be blown away. But before that, let me read you the synopsis so that you can get a good idea of what it is. 1/10 of the population is born with special powers. Some call themselves heroes, striving to uphold justice and order. Others are branded as villains, those who wish to twist reality according to their own nefarious needs. Paragon, the queen of an empire spanning most of the known world, sits wounded upon her throne. She holds a tenacious grip on the peace she once created. Endor, the Dark Lord of Villains, is thought dead, slain by the Queen upon the eve of his greatest conquest. Kuren and Lace know differently. They both know that he'll make another attempt to throw the Empire of Ardell into chaos. Young and untrained, their souls are intertwined with one another. They both vow to stop Endor and his commanders. Will they be strong enough to survive? Would they be prepared for the horrors the Lord of Villains has in store for them? Well, I say you people should read and find out. I mean, you're gonna love this. If you're a fan of fantasy and superhero stories, this one's the one for you. Super, a medieval superhero story by Elliot Moores. Link will be down in the description. And now we move to ScribbleHub for Bright Star, the Rising Superhero, written by Mr. Zombie, with around 17 chapters, 100 and, 1,000 1.6k views, and it was last updated on May 1st, 2021. So another ongoing story I'm sure you'll love. It has a weekly chapter update. You will love this one. Great. So let me read you the synopsis. Kane has powers. It's not a weird ability to have in this world. Rare, yes, but not impossible. Superheroes exist in this world. So how about he gave it a go? Helping people. Doesn't sound so bad. However, the thing that may hold him back is his power, because at best it's mediocre. But in truth, it's not but in truth is nothing more than a party trick. What's his power? Well, if I told you everything, there wouldn't be a story, is it? It wouldn't be a story, is it? I won't tell you anything about this one. You have to check it out. You have to check it out. Just as soon as this thing is done, when I recommend this one, number two. It's not as much as I recommend the first one, but I recommend it highly over the other ones that I've mentioned so far. And now for our number one, Spandex is mandatory. And a book from Wattpad. Written by Lightning the Shadow, with around 41 chapters, which altogether has about a read time of 8 hours and 11 minutes, and is also completed, meaning you don't have to worry about it being dropped, and there's a lot of content for you to read. So if you want to read a thick book with a lot of it, this is the one for you. This book is a bit different. I can say it's completely different from everything else that I've recommended so far in my list, because a lot of them are anime or light novel oriented. This one is your traditional Western web fiction or web novel. And I hope it doesn't put you off, but it is a legitimately good book. There are some twists and turns in this one that you will not believe when you read it. It's the first in the series, and I would have put most of the other books in the series here, but now this one just ranks above, and there's some other books, the other ones that I mentioned, that are better than the other books that come, but this one is just the best. The best superhero book that I've had to read, best web novel superhero book. I recommend you go see the link. And first, let me read you the synopsis. Crown City has all the typical big city flair. There's a McDonald's on every corner, enough carbon emissions to end life as we know it, and a new supervillain trying to take over right before finals week. For Tessa Kingston, supers are nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, Tessa likes to pretend that supers don't even exist at all. Though Tessa isn't exactly shy, with her not so popular thoughts on Crown City's resident vigilante, Guardian. He seems to have taken a liking to the annoying teenager. Well, he and his buddies have, that is, buddies meaning two supervillains dressed in Walmart Star Wars masks. Crown City has always been a center for mayhem and superpowers. But when strange things start to happen too often to be a coincidence, Tessa finds herself in the middle of a fight she didn't start, but she sure as hell was going to end. Villains torment her, heroes try to save her. Tessa just wants to pass Supers 101. In a world full of supers, it's up to normal teenager Tessa Kinston to save her city. A typical tagline she's well aware of course, as Tessa appears to show these superfools they missed with the wrong girl. She just has one condition. There is no way she's wearing spandex. And that is my number one pick. I hope you love it. I hope this list was good enough for you. And now let me move to, the usual stuff when the list is ended. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the list. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I mean, if you made it this far, it was decent enough. I hope. Uh, I hope you check out these books. Give the writers some feedback. They will enjoy it, and it's very helpful to us authors. I know I am one. And now for my shameless advertising, when you go to the description, you will find the links to the books I recommended. And there is my own Phantom Ddraig. It's an action high fantasy adventure book. I have links to all three web fiction platforms that I posted on. You can choose whatever you want: Wattpad, RoyalRoad, or ScribbleHub. I could very much appreciate your support on that, and also on the channel. You can leave a like, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe. It's very helpful. Like I said, it helps grow the channel. You can leave me what you want me to do in future, and I'll get right on that. Currently, I've been asked to check out and review Homeless Millionaire. I'm currently doing that, and yeah, I'm sure I'll have that video drop by this coming week, maybe around Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure, but it will drop.